What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Here's another XRP video. And I talked about this kind of concept in the past, talking about how the Fed is looking at ownership of XRP. They're looking at buying back XRP, and a lot of people believe it's going to be for a massive price, right? Now, this has been denied by many people that are, within the industry, and not within the crypto industry, but, within the Fed, right? And, you see a lot of people that are denying it, a lot of articles that are denying it and saying that this is not going to happen. And I think the reason why that comes to be is because people see that as an end game, right? An end goal for them to get to $10,000, $18,000, $20,000, $30,000 and be able to be bought back by the Federal Reserve is going to be huge for everybody involved. So why would you state, hey, we may be looking to buy back XRP and bring this to a whole nother a ridiculous price right now, as they're still probably in the midst of buying maybe a little bit here and there to add to whatever they're looking to overall, buy back and complete ownership of XRP. So it really doesn't make sense for them to go, yeah, you know what, we're going to buy it back for $18,000. That's like someone saying, you negotiating with somebody and them telling you exactly what they want to buy it for. That's why I go into negotiations. Anytime I go in for a car, I don't tell them what I'm looking to spend. They'd be like, oh, what are you looking to spend? Don't worry about what I'm looking to spend. Let's talk about numbers and what seems reasonable there, right? Because if you tell people exactly what you're going to have here, they're going to give you that. And they're going to ballpark you and say, oh, well, you know what? That's a little bit too low, and do something that's around maybe a little bit higher, even though they were ready to give you a lower price. Does that make sense? So anyways, let's talk about this Federal Reserve ownership. Let's go into that. I also wanted to start with, I said that I would go through Bitcoin a little bit because, that was something that I talked about in the last video, just to show how this was going to flow. If you want to check out Margex, if you want to start using Margex, feel free to use my link down below for Margex. And you can start leverage trading, you can start charting and save everything and update everything dynamically. But what I thought was going to happen, and I said I was going to cover this in my last video, is that BTC and a lot of other positions are going to kind of level out, right? If it does level out here and continue to level out, then the 200 EMA plays catch up. But ultimately, I think by the end of March, closing in on the halving, we'll see that hit the level of the 200 EMA, and then it will bounce off of that and really push up as the halving becomes along. But that's where I see that. I just wanted to cover that in this video because I said I would do it in the last video and I didn't have it up, and nor did I have time to do so. But anyways, if you want to check out Margex, feel free to check it out. You can buy XRP over on this platform, where I've purchased XRP multiple times, and you can get 5x, 20x. You can trade all the way up to 50x if you wanted to. Also, check out some of the links down below for my Patreon, as well as my Twitter account if you want to follow me over there. But here we go, right? Federal Reserve ownership of XRP, start of the remarkable journey, $18,356 per XRP, right? So the Federal Reserve is showing interest in acquiring XRP as a global payment solution, which we talked about in the last video, with the potential for its value to reach between $12,000 and $22,000 per coin if it becomes widely adopted by central banks. Key insights. So let's go through all of this stuff here, and then we'll give our 2 cents here. Multiple statements from the Federal Reserve indicate their intention, to incorporate Ripple, indicating a strong possibility of collaborating in the near future, even though we have this litigation that's going on. Ripple is assisting in the development of central bank digital currencies and stablecoins, with partnerships already established with central banks of Colombia and other countries. Yeah, we have partnerships with PNC and I believe Santander as well. The Federal Reserve may potentially begin using the XRP ledger, XRP as a coin itself, which could have significant implications for its value. Governments and central banks may be interested in using XRP as a part of their currency initiatives, leading to increased demand for XRP and potentially driving up its price. The partnerships that are happening are showing are showing us that they are looking towards XRP, and the buyback XRP program is happening. The lawsuit against XRP substantially affected its value, but extensive research conducted by Villa Hill Capital determined its fair value to be between 12,000 and 22,000. The XRP value assessment model predicts a median value of 12,822 and a mean value of $61,231 per XRP, indicating the potential for significant growth in the future. If all the money were to go through XRP Ledger, the value of XRP could potentially reach higher than $22,000 per coin. So honestly, there's so much speculation here, right? So much speculation. And I agree that if it was something that was going to become where all the money or all of the spending, all of the use goes through XRP, where all of the conversations happen, where it's not like, hey, what's the US dollar up to? Hey, what's inflation looking like? Hey, this, hey, that, right? And XRP does have that official buyback and has it completely, diluted and all of that stuff. Then, or they end up burning off that escrow. I don't know what they end up doing. But the point is that you're able to use that can now have no inflation to the value there, right? No inflation to what it is or add more to the overall amount that's there, basically saying that the Fed can't print anymore unless we had the 50 billion and they decided to take over all ownership. But if Ripple didn't make that available, then they can't really take that ownership like Ripple has right now. And I know they would want to do that because then they would want to dilute the position as much as possible or dilute the position as time goes on, like they do with the US dollar. So if that is the case, Ripple needs to find a way. And I guess they're introducing $1 billion every single month. So 46 months or 45 months or whatever the number is going to be. You're going to see that many months it takes for XRP to completely release absolutely everything, unless that does get burned off. So the point is that the Fed is looking for ownership of a global payment solution that's going to be fast, that's going to be secure, and that's already established right now, right? While they're looking for establishing CBDCs, it just makes sense to go through, if you're going through Ripple and have XRP as that payment option, it's already set up for this system. So it makes sense to go that route. Why create something new? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's the saying that's widely known. So in my opinion, this is something that will be amazing for everybody. Are we going to see 18,356? I'm not banking on it because I have certain levels to where I am selling a lot lower, but I can tell you for sure I'm going to have probably 1,000 or more set for the end game. When it comes to getting to some of these levels of like 5, 10,000, 20, 30, whatever, right? If it could. If it doesn't, that's fine, right? I'm set up for success in the lower end, and I'll take a lot of my profits in the lower end, but I'm still also set up for what the end goal could be, which is 18,356 or 22,000 or 30,000, or as they said here, 60,000. That would be crazy. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out my links for Patreon and for Twitter. That does help out the channel, helps out growth, and helps me out financially, so I would appreciate that. Also, if you want to check out Margex and start trading with leverage, it's a fantastic platform. A lot of people have been having fun with it, and as long as you are being disciplined, you can have fun. Don't sit here and throw $1,000 on something with 100x leverage. I mean, it could work in your favor, but most likely it is not going to work in your favor. So because that's a massive amount to throw into one place, and that's $100,000 that you're investing with, where $99,000 is not yours, meaning that if it drops 1%, you lose everything, right? That's not what you really want, and not everything in your account, but the $1,000 that you put in. So just make sure that you're careful when you're investing. Start small, and then you can end big if you feel like you have a good strategy, right? If you make a lot of money, then through that profits, you can find a way to use that. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.